I'm Feng Yang, and then I'm the cane travel instructor here in the Blind Center. So and then in our field, we also call it orientation and mobility. So because the cane travel involves that two parts. One is orientation, so people has to know where we need to go and how to get there. So then the second part is mobility. It's basically you have to move from point A to B. Once you know the route. So that's why in our field we call it orientation mobility. For our lessons, we kind of teach some introduction is in the office, and then which is serve as a classrooms, and then some part is kind of indoors, which is in our hallways and then here in the building, and then some part is outdoors. At the Blind Center, for the training program, so we kind of have a different steps or different stage of training. So first we kind of stay inside the building and doing the introduction about the basic skill. And then once we finish the basic skill and the orientation and then the basic concept and also the blindness skill, so we will going outdoors. Actually, after we finish all the travel in downtown, and then we kind of go anywhere. And then it just build up the confidence, and then through problem solving skill, and then also be able to plan the trip and find their way. So and then after that, and then they become a good traveler and then can travel everywhere they want to. They can still, even though their vision probably impaired, but they can still listen to what's around them. So and then they can smell, to help them to recognize, the thoughts, and which means, you are in these areas, maybe like related to the work environment, maybe, when you go outside the maybe restaurant, for direction, right? So then also, they can, feel a lot of things around you. The environment, for example, like, and then the texture change on the ground, that tell you which areas you're at. Maybe on the sidewalk, or maybe on the street, or maybe on the grass, So that's your travel environment. So and then that is just our training help them to build up, the good use of other senses besides of your vision. So that helped them, to, working in your home and then working in the working environment, so and then to be able to travel. So and then from your home and to the workplace, and then to travel to any place you need to. Explain the information to you, relay that information up to your, top of the cane where your hands can feel it. This tip is kind of more durable. People kind of do not have that skill. They might be just kind of have to stay home or rely on other people to help them to the places. But once you learn all those skills and you are able to use or apply all the skill in your daily life, you have the confidence, you have that independence you want to.